Have you ever read a moment in life where you feel torn between standing in a relationship simply because it feels familiar and comfortable, and the quiet inner knowing that this connection may actually be preventing you from fully becoming who you are meant to be? It's a painful realization. Sometimes the people we have shared laughter, tears, and countless memories with are not meant to walk with us forever. That truth can feel unsettling, even frightening. Yet this is effectively where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers us clarity in the midst of emotional confusion. The Stoics, deeply observant students of human nature and the art of living well, understood that growth of 10 demands difficult choices, especially when it comes to who we allow close to us. This is not about discarding people with cold detail. It is about living intentionally. It is about choosing relationships that elevate us, challenge us, and inspiration us to embody our higher character. If you find yourself standing at such a crossroads, weighed down by a decision that could redefine your future, know that you are not alone. Today, we explore Stoic wisdom to uncover the signs that it may be time to release certain connections with compilation, making room for deeper alignment, healthier bonds, and a life guided by virtue. Stay with me as we walk this path together, guided by timeless Stoic principles, and discover the peace and freedom that arise when we choose our relations with Source and wisdom. And as we begin this journey, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, share this video with someone who may need to hear these words, and stay until the very end. Every part of this exploration has the potential to shift how you see your relations, and perhaps your life itself. When a relations prevention your growth, it is a serious warning sign. Consider this carefully. Have you ever felt stagnant because someone close to you neither supports your progress nor celebrates your success? Worse still, perhaps they subtly discourage you from moving forward. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher deeply devoted to self-improvement, believed that a meaningful life requires continuous growth. If a relations, whether with a friend, family member, or partner, keeps you finished to who you once were, Seneca would see that as a signal you should not neglect. This does not mean that every relationship must push you relentlessly or demand constant engagement, but those who truly care about you should want to see you flourish. They should serve as encouragement, not anchors dragging you into a cycle of regret and gestation. It is worth asking yourself honorably, why am I holding on to this connection? Is it habit, fear, guilt, or misplaced royalty? These questions are incomportable, but necessary. True relations uplift you. They make you feel capable of becoming more tomorrow than you are today. Stoicism topics us that the value of our relations lies not in their quantity, but in their quality. It is not about being liked by many, but about surfing yourself with people who reinforce your values and support your development. If a relationship feels more like sinking sand than solid ground, it may be time to address its role in your life. Growth is not selfish. It is a fundamental part of being human. And problems, growth requests letting go, with gratitude for what was learned and respect for the strength it took to move forward. Many of us have experienced relationships saturated with negative emotions, jealousy, presentation, constant tension. Marcus Aurelius taught that while we cannot control external events, we return full authority over our minds and reactions. When a relationship becomes a battlefield rather than a refuge, this is not something to diss lightly. Negative emotions are part of life, but they should not define a bond mean to bring stability and peace. Stoicism does not demand emotional numbness. Instead, it topics awareness and mastery. When jealousy or anger arises, the Stoic response is to pause and ask, why is this happening, and how should I respond in alignment with my character? Sometimes, The wisest response is distance, not as punishment, but as self-preservation. Not every relationship is mean to endure every phase of our lives, and recognizing this is not fail, it is wisdom. Control and manipulation with relations are among the clearest signs that something is wrong. Epictetus taught that no one is truly free unless they govern themes. When a relation restricts your autonomy, where through subtle influence or overt control, it undermines your freedom. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and independence, not domination. Letting go of manipulative dynamics is not cruelty. It is self-respect. Stoicism topics that freedom is not optional. It is essential to a life lived with integration. Relationships that honor your autonomy encourage growth, curiosity, and authenticity. Those that do not ultimately limit who you can become. Relationships that consistently train your energy rather than restore it reserve careful scrutiny. Stoic philosophy emphasizes harmony with nature, including our own inner nature. A relation that repeatedly disturbs your peace may not be aligned with your well-being. This does not mean abandoning every challenge, but it does mean refusing to normalize constant emotional harm. Mutual respect is non-negotiable. Without it, no relationship can stand. The Stoics believe deep in human dignity. When respect is absent, the foundation of trust collapses. Staying in such a situation requires ignoring your own worth. Setting boundaries, demanding respect, or walking away are not acts of selfishness. They are acts of integration. Stoicism also wars against clinging to illusions. Seeing relations as they truly are, rather than as we wish them to be, is an act of courage. Illusions offer comfort, but truth offers freedom. Accepting reality, even when painful, is the path to authentic connection and emotional clarity. Compromising your core values for a relationship is a price too high to pay. Stoic thinkers were unwavering on this point. Your values define who you are. Any relationship that requests you to betray them gradually erodes your identity. Walking away in such cases is not loss, it is self-respect. Reciprocity matters. Relationships thrive on balance. One-sided connections breed resentment and dependence. Stoicism encourages mutual contribution, where both individuals support one another's growth. Balance is not selfish, it is essential. Abuse, in any form, is a definitive boundary. Stoicism unequivocally projects relations that violate dignity and safety. Leaving such situations is an act of courage, not weakness. Seeking help aligns with Stoic wisdom and respect for life itself. Communication failures also signal deeper issues. Stoicism values clarity, reason, and empathy. While breakdowns in communication can be addressed, persistent failure without effect from both sides is a warning sign that should not be ignored. Finally, relations that rehearsedly rob you of inner peace demand honest reflection. Stoicism places tranquility at the center of a good life. Connections should strengthen your calm, not destruction it. Choosing peace is choosing wisdom. As we conclude, remember this. The quality of your life is deeply shaped by the quality of your relations. Let Stoic principles guide you toward clarity, courage, and composition. If this exploration resonated with you, continue the journey by exploring more Stoic teachers on the channel. Subscribe, stay connected, and remember, you reserve relations that honor your growth, protect your peace, and align with your higher values.